Welcome to this short presentation video on referencing, and in this video we're going to cover Harvard referencing here at the University of Exeter. Now, how does referencing work, or Harvard at Exeter work? Now first, you have a source, so the place where the information has come from in the first place. Then we have the reference, which provides full information for the source used. This is situated in the reference list and includes publication details such as the who, the when, the what, and the where. We then have a citation, and the citation is what is placed in text and acts as a signal for where the source has been used. Now these citations will include the author's surname with no initials and the year along with the page number if it is a quotation. Now, the four ingredients of referencing is the who, so who produced it, the when was it published, the what is it called, and the where, so where has it come from. And as you can see, each one of these sections is finished in a slightly different way. So the who has a full stop at the end of it, and that is because it typically finishes with an initial from the author. The when is in brackets, the what is followed by a comma, and the where is followed by a full stop. Now, in a printed book, you will see in Harvard at Exeter style that you have the surname along with the initials, and this is separated if there's two authors by the word and. You can see there that you have a full stop after the A at the end of this small section, and then you have the year, and then you have the what, so the title of the book in this case, which is Introduction to Research in the Health Sciences, comma, and then we put 6th edition, and then we put another comma, and then we go into the where. So this book was published in Edinburgh, and the publisher is called Churchill Livingston. We then have a chapter from an edited book. First, we have the authors of the chapter that is in the edited book with surnames and initials. We then have the when, which is in brackets and no full stop or comma afterwards. We then have the title, so Tropics of Consumption, getting with the fetish of exotic fruit. And as you can see, this is not in italics because it is not the overall publication. Then we have the authors who put the edition together, so the edited book together. Then we have the when again. Then we have the overall publication title for the book, which is in italics. And then we have the where. So this was published in London by Routledge, and the chapter sits between page 173 to 192. Now, a journal article. So again, the who is first with the surname and the initial. Then you have the when, and then it's straight into the where. So this is the title of the journal article. And then we have the where. And as you can see, the where is italics now because the journal, the overall publication, is called Higher Education Research and Development, and because that is the overall publication and the title of the actual article sits within the overall publication, the overall publication is in italics. And then you have the volume, the issue, and then the page numbers. And you can see that the volume and issue and the page numbers is separated by a colon. Now, an online journal article is only very slightly different. So if you found the journal online, then you would have the who, the when, the what, the where, which is exactly the same up until the page numbers. After that, you have to include available at, and then you put the URL for where you found the journal article, and then you include when it was accessed. Now, a website with an individual author has the who as the surname and the initial, the when in brackets, like all of the other references. Then you have the overall title of the web page you've read, so mapping the literature. Then you would include if that was a blog, and then of course you would include where it is available and when you accessed that web page. Now, very similar, a website with a corporate author, the who becomes a corporate author. We then have the when, we then have the what, and we then have the where. Now, these are just a few examples of how the references from different types of sources can change. And what I will do below this video, I will include a link to a PDF document that gives you more examples of different sources and how there are subtle changes between each one of those references that come from different sources.